You want to be human in the eyes of the law. The important thing about being human is making a contribution to society.
I'm gonna take a picture and post it on Facebook.
Hitting theaters this weekend, Ted 2. This time, the foul-mouthed teddy bear wants to have a baby with his human wife.
I don't want us to fight like we've been doing the past.
That seems like a poor
I just love the way you did that
topic for a
description,
movie.
Sarah. That was amazing. What do you know about Seth MacFarlane? He directed this, wrote this. He does the voice of Ted.
Not
He
much.
does Family Guy. He does movies every once in a while. He did A Million Ways to Die in the West. This is one of those cases where if you like his brand of humor, you know, kind of that over-the-top, very junior high, very ridiculous sense of humor,
Right.
then you might have a good time with this.
So
If you-
I'm not going to have a good time.
Correct. I assume that is the case.
Did you have a good time, sir?
That is a great question. No, I really didn't. I don't, the humor does not appeal to me in many ways, but it wasn't just that. I have to be honest, the only Seth MacFarlane movie that I've ever kind of enjoyed was the original Ted, the first of these movies. And the reason was because it had a heart. There was a really interesting message between this teddy bear and this guy that wanted him to come alive, and he played on that really well. That's all gone here. Like, that heart is missing here. And so for this one, I just found it was back to that same old typical, you know, over-the-top humor. How he tries to be funny is through gross out stuff, through pushing the line, through ridiculous scenes, and through pop culture references, which, by the way, if any of it works for me, it's the pop culture stuff. I think he's really smart and clever with that stuff. Some of those jokes are really on target and really interesting. The problem is only, you know, maybe 1 out of 4 of them land.
Right.
You know, and I even saw it with a half-full theater of people I assume were there because they like him.
Right.
And a lot of the jokes
And you were
didn't
wrong?
Well, a lot of the jokes didn't even land with them. You know, there was a lot of silence. So I wonder if maybe people are tiring a little bit of kind of his thing, but you know. But
I'm
yeah,
tiring of
if
it.
you know Seth MacFarlane, you know kind of what to expect with a movie like
Okay,
this.
so it's rated R.
Absolutely.
Best, worst, and final grade on this bad
Sure,
boy.
best thing I said, that pop humor, the humor about pop culture was my favorite thing about the movie. Worst thing, the missing heart. Just feels at the end of the day like the movie is filled with stuffing. You know, there's nothing in there. Overall, I said
Kinda like a
C
teddy
minus. Exactly.
All right.
You caught on to that. That was
Below
well done.
average, nice.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
All right. Movie number 2, Max. The specially trained service dog is sent to live in the U.S. when his Marine handler is killed in Afghanistan. And then the handler's brother takes on the dog, and the two form a bond and start to unravel the mystery of what happened during the soldier's death.
It's interesting to go from a movie with little heart to a movie that's
Ted to
almost
Max.
to all heart. You know, this is a movie that is all about the message, about loyalty, about what it means to be a hero. It's very much a morality tale. With a lot of morality tales when they come to theaters, a lot of times they don't focus as much on the quality of the movie. You know, the production isn't quite up to snuff. This one's a little better. I thought the story was good. It was well written. I especially thought the dogs were good in this. I don't know if I've ever commented on dog acting before, but
Until today.
you can tell when a dog is being handled, like when somebody's off screen saying, okay, come do this. You know, you can kind of sense that. In this, I felt like these dogs were realistic and did a good job, and so that kind of kept me in the story and didn't distract me. So overall, I had a decent time with this, even if it's a little cheesy, a little predictable, and you know, the music's a little overbearing. It does have some of that stuff, but the story is interesting enough that you're kind of invested in this boy and how he's relating to the dog and what the, you know, and also what the plot is. You know, the mystery that they're solving, you know, actually kind of pulls you along a little bit. So I appreciated that.
Is this the first of its kind? I mean, I know there's obviously movies with dogs, but is this kind of the
I was
first
going to say, no, this is
storyline
not
that
the
you've...
first dog movie.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like I haven't seen a war dog coming home. I mean,
I cannot
or
think
anything
of
like it.
Correct. I cannot think of an example of a movie where a dog who is trained in war has then come and adapted to a family and then, you know, tried to save them here at home. So yeah, that makes it a little bit interesting. The concept, you know, keeps it going, that kind of stuff.
All right, so give me the quick wrap on this one so you can tell us what else is out.
Yeah, best thing I said, dog treats. Like I mentioned, the dog acting is really good in this. Worst thing, easy cheese. Lots of cheese in this. If you can get over that, you still might enjoy it. I said about a C+, a little better than average.
Okay, C- and then C+. Good.
You know
All
what?
right, anything else?
Go see Inside Out. It is the best movie I've seen all year. It continues to get rave reviews. There's a reason. It's both a fun movie and it means something. Pixar has created possibly the world's best educational film.
What is the age on that, would you say?
All ages.
I
All
mean,
ages
like
for
even like
Inside Out.
5 years old?
Yeah, absolutely. And what's interesting is you'll walk away with new ways to talk to your kids about their emotions. You know, like it opens up new avenues of conversation. So I highly recommend Inside Out. It is worth going to see over anything else that's at the movies right now.
Strong words from your movie friend Aaron Dicer over there.
Coming up this week, Terminator. The new Terminator movie comes out. And by the way, it comes out on Wednesday. You might want to know that. It comes out a little early this week.
All right, cool. All right, Aaron Dicer, thanks for your time. More from him at KY3.com. When we come back, FYI guy Jeremy Rabe finishing up our patriotic skewers. Stay with us.